So another mistake I see people making and the thing that's holding you back from being able to move forward is believing that back pain relief just isn't possible for you, right? And this is troubling, right? Because I feel like when people have chronic pain, they start to believe deep down, I've tried everything. Nothing works for me. And so you might feel like, my body's broken, like we talked about. I'm disabled. You don't, or you feel like I don't have what it takes to live pain free. And maybe you've been told by doctors like Dina was that your pain is something that you just have to manage for the rest of your life. And it's easy to start thinking that all of these experts can't help me, then how can I even help myself? Right. And that's huge, right? Because it's it's tough. Like if you don't believe in yourself, then who will? Right. And so I want to tell you why that belief holds you back. Okay. The belief holds you back because it's keeping you stuck. All right. That's the key. It keeps you in that stuck position. It stops you from trying new approaches and methods that could actually help you. And you get caught in that cycle of doing nothing, right? Because you don't believe anything can help you. And as they say in basketball, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So rather than giving up and thinking your body is broken or that you lack the ability to get better, it's truly that you've been using the wrong strategies, right? You've been using strategies that go against how your body is naturally meant to heal and naturally meant to move. Okay. And so we talked about this a little bit, but most treatments, they focus on short-term symptom relief, like medications, injections, exercises that don't actually address the root cause. Right. This creates that cycle where you see a bit of improvement only to have the pain come back. And so you get that reinforcement. Yeah, well, I guess nothing's really going to work for me. So I want you to imagine this. All right. I want you to imagine something for me. So imagine your house has a leak in the ceiling, right? You bring someone in and you know what? They fix the ceiling. They're like, okay, I'm gonna fix the ceiling here. So they start replacing sections of the ceiling. But you also find out that there's a pipe that's leaking. Well, if you don't actually fix the pipe, the ceiling will just get wrecked again. And so this is where you get that idea of temporary relief because you actually have to fix the reason why you have the pain in the first place. You have to actually fix the leaking pipe. Right? And this is the mistake that you get caught up in, and you keep not understanding, like, why do I keep having this pain come back? What's going on? Okay. And so the truth is that your body's not broken. The real problem is that you haven't been shown how to move and how to use your body in a way that supports healing and reduces strain. So you need to learn how to listen to your body and work with it. And then by aligning your body's natural design and making small adjustments, you can break this cycle. Relief isn't just possible, it truly is achievable when you have the right approach. And I want to make sure you understand this here. Some days you may feel way better than others, right? Put a one in the chat if some days you feel way better than others. And then the next day or 2 days later, you have a great week. But then one day you wake up, boom, and you're worse than ever, right? Put a one in the chat if you've experienced that before. Because I know I have. And I see it all the time, right? You feel like, I think I got this. And then boom, right back to the pain cycle, sometimes more than before, right? Yeah, I see that, Eddie, Amber, Nick. I see that, Wyatt. Yep. So it doesn't mean that you should stop doing the work. What if I told you that, uh, this is kind of normal, right? And so sometimes you may experience a setback, but it's part of the process. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong necessarily if you know why you're feeling better, right? And so often the body heals in reverse order, meaning it might feel worse before it gets better. All right. So if you're applying the right techniques, you're starting to feel better. You understand that just because you felt a little bit worse, right? There's the idea of like progress isn't linear, right? So that reverse healing may be taking place. And all of my clients who have had setbacks have felt significantly better after the setback. So you should expect it as part of the healing process as long as you're doing the right steps, right? By understanding this, you can stay consistent and trust the process and knowing that every step brings you closer to lasting relief. And so this is really how Rachel got her life back. Now, she is a mother, fitness enthusiast, a foster mother. She was just stuck in the cycle with sciatica. She was doing the YouTube research. home remedies, trying to do movements on her own, and nothing worked, right? She struggled to keep up with that lifestyle. She had a full home gym, something that I'm jealous of when I see uh, the videos of her training in it. But after joining the Body Rebuild system, she experienced complete transformation. Within a few months, she reduced her pain to almost nothing and now lives virtually pain-free. She's back to using her home gym, driving without discomfort, and is fully able to participate in her busy life. She says she now feels empowered and confident in her body, knowing she can maintain a pain-free life. And, yeah, I'm not going to read it on the screen here, but you can see no pains. This is a screenshot. No pains. I'm actually going to read it. I lied. No pains or issues. I used some of the exercises I've learned from you to warm up. I got stretched, and then I completed Smith machine step ups, hip thrust, RDL, cable pull through, cable side kicks, and then I did some cardio too, battle ropes. I'm pretty certain I'm fixed, and that's because of. And if I am, then your job is done. So this is her experience, right?